What if I told you someone can die in love and still be victorious? What if the deepest love story is not written in messages, not sealed with marriage, not even known by the one being loved? What if the Quran tells us that the strongest lovers are the ones who never touch, never confess, and still give everything? Tonight, this is not a story about romance. This is a story about restraint, about a woman whose heart burned with love yet bowed before Allah. And when she died, Allah revealed the truth of her love in a way that shook an entire masjid. This is not fiction. This is Qur'anic reality. Modern love is loud. It demands attention. It crosses limits and calls it courage. But the Quran describes a different kind of love, a love that hides, a love that restrains itself, a love that fears Allah more than it desires the beloved. Allah says in the Quran, "And as for the one who feared standing before his Lord and restrained himself from desire, then paradise will be his home." Surah An-Nazi'at 79:40-41. She was that kind of woman. No social media posts, no secret meetings, no confessions. Just a heart fighting itself. She was ordinary to the world, a modest woman, soft-spoken, always punctual for prayer. She noticed him at the masjid, not because of his face, not because of his voice, but because he feared Allah. Always in the first row, never lingering after prayer, lowered gaze, quiet exit. Her heart leaned, her soul recognized something familiar. The Quran says, "Good men are for good women, and good women are for good men." Surah An-Nur 24:26. She wondered, is this feeling from Allah or from my nafs? And that question terrified her. Every believer knows this battle. The heart wants, the soul hesitates, faith stands in between. She never spoke to him. Instead, she spoke to Allah. At night, when the world slept, she raised her hands and whispered, "O Allah, if this love is good for my faith, bring it closer in a halal way. And if it will take me away from you, remove it completely, even if it hurts." This is not weakness. This is what the Quran praises. Indeed, those who fear Allah, when a thought touches them from Satan, they remember and then they see clearly. Surah Al-Araf 7:201. She saw clearly, and clarity is painful. Something changed. Her love transformed. She stopped asking for him. She started praying for him. Not make him mine, but protect his iman, forgive his sins, grant him a righteous spouse, even if it's not me. This is the love the Quran teaches. Allah says, "They give preference to others over themselves, even when they are in need." Surah Al-Hashr 59:9. She chose his akhirah over her own desire. That choice rewired her heart, but it weakened her body. Her health declined quietly. Doctors spoke in cautious tones. Family sensed fear. She never complained. The Quran says, "And we will surely test you with fear and hunger and loss, but give glad tidings to the patient." Surah Al-Baqarah 2:155. During illness, she wrote, not letters, du'as, page after page of supplications, not for healing, not for life, but for acceptance. "O Allah, accept this restraint from me, accept this silence, accept this love I buried for you." On her final night, she felt it. Believers know. She asked her mother for one request. "If I don't wake up, please give my diary to the Imam. No explanations, no tears. She prayed Isha, she lay down, and before Fajr, her soul returned to Allah. The Quran describes this moment. O tranquil soul, return to your Lord, pleased and pleasing. Surah Al-Fajr 89:27-28. The masjid was full. No one knew her story. After the burial, the Imam opened the diary. There were no names, only du'as, dozens of them. And then the final page. O Allah, you know I loved him. I chose you over him. If loving him would cost me Jannah, I did not want that love. The masjid fell silent. One man in the first row collapsed in tears because for the first time he realized someone had loved him without ever touching his world. Allah says, whoever gives something up for Allah, He will replace it with something better. Surah Al-Zumar 39:10. She gave up expression. She gave up hope. She gave up a future she imagined. What did Allah give her? Honor, truth, eternal reward. Her story lived longer than her life. This story is not about her. It's about you. Your hidden struggle, your restrained love, your silent sacrifice. The Quran does not reward what is loud. It rewards what is sincere. And your Lord knows what your hearts conceal. Surah Al-Qasas 28:69. Some love stories don't end in marriage. They end in paradise. And on the day of judgment, when secrets are exposed, you will be grateful for every desire you buried for Allah. She died in love, but not defeated. She died having chosen Allah, and that is the greatest victory a heart can ever achieve.